The exercises shown are for informational purposes only. Only attempt any workout under professional supervision with a qualified trainer and at your own risk. Always consult your physician before attempting any physical exercise. By watching any part of this video, you expressly agree to release and discharge the producers and trainers and waive any right and legal action for personal injury or property damage. When in the Los Angeles area, train at MuayThaiAmerica.net. I'm here with Rami, and today we're going to do a private session, and we're going to drill some techniques from Muay Thai, okay? All right, before we start with our why. You say Sawadee Cup.
Sawadee Cup.
And the females say?
Sawadee
Ka. All right, Sawadee Ka. Females say, that's the feminine version, so you go to your Thai restaurant next time, just say Sawadee Cup, you'll impress them. Don't say Sawadee Ka, they think you're a transvestite or something like that. All right, Sawadee Ka. All right, good stuff. We're going to start our stretch, we're going to roll our neck here. We're going to switch directions. Side to side, front and back. Okay, we're going to go and rotate our arm here. Go backwards. Switch sides. Rami did one of our PKB, point kickboxing matches last year. Unfortunately, during quarantine, we have no fights going on, so we're still staying in shape, keeping that winning attitude, winning technique, okay? Rami won his fight. Did you have a good time, Rami, in that fight? Oh yeah. All right, it's good to beat up people. All right, we're gonna switch. Okay, so now we're gonna rotate our hips. Switch directions. We're going to twist our waist. We're going to lean back and twist. We're going to go and swing our knees. Loosen that hip, get that twist going. Good. Keep our legs spread apart. We're going to reach straight down. Reach backwards. Reach to one side. And switch sides. Good. Keep our legs spread apart like this. We're going to bend our legs sideways. And switch directions. Heel. We're going to switch heels. We're going to lean forward. Let's switch sides. All right, we're going to put one leg forward and one leg backwards, okay? All right. We're going to reach forward as far as you can. All right, we're going to lean backwards. We're going to switch legs. Forward. See how flexible Rami is? He's got a girlfriend, he has to be more flexible. Lean back. Alright, swing your leg over. Switch sides. Alright, we're going to
sit up, put our feet together. Pull in. We're going to sit on our knees. Alright, we're going to push our shoulders down. Push up, arch your back. Come up high and cross your ankles. You feel that in the back of your calf. And switch sides. And stand up. We're going to rotate our knees. And switch directions. Rotate your ankle. Switch directions on that. Switch ankles. Okay, rotate your wrists. Breathe in. And breathe out. In. And out. One more. And all the way out. We're good. Okay, so we're just gonna go through one round of jump rope. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna do one round of jump rope. As you can see, Rami doing his jump rope here, he's alternating his weight back and forth, incorporating different footwork. Skipping back and forth, keeping one leg forward, switching off, skipping, alternating legs. Alright. So you can change your footwork during jump rope. You don't have to think about just jumping on both toes. You can change it around. You can do like jumping jacks, footwork, up and down. The important thing is that you see he's bouncing on his toes, the ball of his foot. The heel's not really touching. He's springing off of that. And that also develops your calf. All right, it builds your mobility and your footwork. It gives you spring on your feet, okay? We don't want to be flat-footed fighters, okay? Yeah, so it's going to help them out on that. Messed up on purpose, he said. Okay, all right, just to show you what it's like to mess up. Okay,
that's fine.
See, he's bringing his knees high. He's regulating, regulating his oxygen. So jump rope is a great way to warm up. Get your cardio going, stretch your legs, develop those calves, and again, getting that spring on that feet. Usually at this 30-second mark, we're going to speed it up just for the last 30 seconds. Good work, good work. Okay, put the rope back. Okay, we're gonna do next round. I'm just gonna shadow box. Okay, He's gonna shadow box in front of the camera, and if you're watching, you can go and try to shadow box him as he's the opponent, okay? All right? Okay, so see yourself on camera there, Rami? All right, and then shadow box yourself. Good, You see, he's just practicing his footwork, practicing his movement, okay? All right. You tilt this down a little bit here. Good. There we go. So not using a lot of power, just trying to warm up, get the body loose. An important thing about shadow boxing, it helps you feel your balance, so you know where your balance is, okay? All right. Make you aware of your body, good, You see, not using a lot of power, but using good extension, just trying to stretch out. Great way to warm up, good. The idea is not to think too much, just let your body flow and respond. The reason why this is called shadow boxing, in the old days, they had a light bulb behind you, and your shadow would be casted on the wall, and you would see your own shadow as you're moving. So if you threw a punch, you look at your shadow throwing that punch, and you would block, and helps you just kind of move. Rami's using his footwork now, using his knees to bend and dip. Stretch out there, warm up his legs there. Good. See, he just incorporated defense. So now shadow boxing is not only offense, but you can use defensive position. Good. And again, it helps you become aware of your body movement, helps you become aware of your balance, okay? All right. Once you know your balance, you know your technique, you know how you can strike, okay? All right. And it's so important not to lose balance. One of the greatest fighters, that is my trainer, Malai Pet, Sasi Prapa, we always emphasize balance, because balance, you can get back into position, strike again, okay? When you're off balance, your body doesn't remember where you last were, okay? Good, So it's 30 seconds again. I'm gonna ask Rami to speed up the shadow boxing. Good, Nice, Good, Nice, good, All right, very good. All right, Rami, get a little bit of water, okay? All right, so Rami's gonna stand right here next to me, okay? Today we're gonna work on what we call hidden elbow, or invisible elbow, okay? But before we work on the invisible elbow per se, all right, we're gonna just review our basic elbows, okay? So we know that when we punch, we wanna answer the phone. But when we elbow, we want our hands higher, okay? And the reason why is here, if Rami can elbow me, I can elbow him right back. So you want your guard a little bit higher, okay? All right? The second important thing on our elbow is always to whip the elbow. So the hand is open and it's loose, okay? Once it's loose, we can whip the elbow, all right? The whipping elbow creates a cutting motion. If you want power, you use the same elbow, but throw your weight into it, okay? So here, first one, side elbow. We're only gonna review these, okay? We're not gonna do a lot of them, okay? So here, hands up, side elbow, all right, good, So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, Second one, same thing, side elbow. You can put the hand here on top of your head, or the hand out here this way, okay? All right? And see, that closes off your head. So if my hand was down here, see how my head is open? If I turn my head, my jaw is open, so I still want to look straight. Close my head off, come back to position, okay? Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, That's elbow number 1, side elbow. The second elbow is uppercut elbow. We're going to come upward with that. And here, we make sure this hand is not below the ear, it's above the ear, okay? And that creates a higher elbow. All right, it gives an A-frame to block. You see how little my head is exposed when I use this? Okay, so uppercut elbow, all right, ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Do the same thing on the right side. Come up, all right? Boom, good. This elbow is dangerous because sometimes you see fighters cover up, bang, they slip that elbow right in there while you're trying to rough them up, okay? Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So I'm gonna get the hand a little bit higher, okay, on the non-striker. Yeah. Okay. Next elbow's down elbow, okay? So we're gonna come up and come down, all right? Our arm's gonna straighten up as much as possible, and then we're gonna come downward, okay? The reason why the arm needs to straighten out is because of this here. See, my target is intended to be the top of his head. Boom, okay? But if I don't straighten out my arm, see, I don't reach the top of his head. Straighten up the arm gives us more travel. The more travel we have on that, the more power we have, okay? So we're gonna come up and come down, almost like a circle behind you, okay? All right? Don't come straight up like this, okay? Because there's no room. Right around me? See, there's no room. If I can come behind, my hand behind, I can get that elbow down, okay? So ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Same thing on this side here. We're going to come up and come down, almost like we're going to throw a ball. Okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good stuff, good stuff. Next one's overhead elbow, okay? Overhead elbow, boom. And just like the side elbow, we're gonna angle our body off to the side, to the right, and come down. So the elbow travels from 12 to 6. Boom, okay? And a lot of times you wanna use this elbow because if you're fighting him and his hands are blocking here, you can't get through the elbow because his arm is sideways. That's why you wanna come over the top from 12 to 6. Split that guard right down the middle, okay? Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Same thing on the right side, come up and over. And see how the hand here covers my head? I don't want to do this. Everything's open. Boom, cover yourself off, okay? Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good stuff, good stuff, all right? Next elbow here, all right, straight elbow, all right? So it looks like the uppercut elbow, like the up elbow, but here the elbow is straight. Right, drive the elbow straight, and I use my shoulder to drive it in, okay? All right, boom, okay? Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, And then same thing on this side here. Drive it straight in, okay? So don't come upward, up, pull, shoulder, boom, okay? Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. The second way we can throw this elbow is throwing it like you're going to throw a baseball. Okay? Alright? And this one gives you more torque to throw that elbow. Alright? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this straight elbow is very common in terms of the fight after the first round. You see Rami right now, his arms are already sweaty, okay? So if he was to cover up here, see this straight elbow can slip right through. My forearm would be sweaty, he's sweaty. We try to drive that elbow right through and split the guard, that guard right here, okay? All right, next elbow is wing elbow. You drop that arm and come up, okay? All right, bop, Ready, 1, good, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, and the same thing here. All right, only turn out the left foot, okay? Turn out the left foot, come up, okay? Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Last of the 7 we're going to use, we're going to spin back elbow, okay? So here, I imagine a line down the center of my body. I step around, spin back and hit, okay? Boom, okay? Initially, when you train, you should try this look and so you can see. That way you know you're spinning back far enough. Later when you fight, you can just go boom, okay? We try for now while we're training, spin back and look. Boom, okay? 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm only gonna do 5 because he'll get dizzy, okay? All right. Then I have to give him mouth-to-mouth or something to resuscitate him. All right, we're gonna step across with the right foot here. Boom, do the left side, okay? Ready, 1. Good, other hand high, okay? 2. Boom, there you go, 3. 4. Good, and 5. Good. And the reason why we emphasize the other hand being high here is, let's say here I spin back and hit Rami with a spin back elbow, and my hand is low, and I miss. Okay, here, stand this way. Okay? So you can't always assume you're gonna hit, okay? I step around, I miss, my face is wide open. That's why you want to cover yourself up, okay? All right. So now we're gonna have him put his gloves on. We're gonna go through what we call the invisible elbow, okay? Good, gloves on. Years from now, when we watch this video, the reason why we're training with these masks on, it's not because we're ninjas, it's because there's a pandemic going on, okay, and we just need to like not spit on each other, okay, all right. The second reason is because Rami's so handsome and I'm not as good looking, so this kind of evens us out. There you go, good, okay. So we talked about the invisible elbow. What is actually the invisible elbow? An invisible elbow per se, okay, is the way we can hide an elbow, all right. So here you see the elbow coming, but if I threw a punch in and then slide in with the elbow, I jab out and slide in with the elbow, that becomes what we call an invisible elbow, all right? I mean, I didn't coin the term, okay? All right, but see the hand is already out here when I jab, and I fold in for that elbow, I don't retract and then elbow, I jab and just retract just a little bit to go and throw that elbow, yeah. And that's what we call the invisible elbow. We're gonna practice that, okay? Once they see the jab out of your face, okay, all right? Boom, the elbow almost falls right behind. And because the glove is bigger, but the elbow is very small, usually you can get through with that. You get in a little bit closer. All right, so we're gonna try that, okay? All right, here we go. We're gonna use the, we're gonna slow jab. Boom, And you see when he comes in, he steps in again because the elbow is shorter and he throws his body weight into it, and that's important, okay? Nice. Good. Good. Nice. You see that power going in there? Good. And a lot of times the opponent doesn't expect that. They see the jab, they expect the cross to come. But here, you get that elbow in, from invisible elbow, okay? Again. Good. One more. So now as he throws this invisible elbow, after the left elbow, the right elbow. Boom, Because he's already in range for the second elbow, okay? Oh yeah, good. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Good. Slide the rear foot a little bit more. When you slide this rear foot here on the second elbow, it helps you not overextend, okay? All right. Yeah. There you go. Good. Yeah. Right away. Good. Yeah. Good. One more. Good. Yeah. Variation of that invisible elbow. Sometimes you'll just stick his hand out. And just pull right away. There you go. Good. So you have your hand out. Bang. Good. Use more of your palm and your hand out. There you go, Here, you could be touching my head here. Bang, throw that elbow in, okay? All right. Stopping my chest. Elbow. Bang, good, Stopping my shoulder. Boom, So you have that option too. Just a short, quick folding elbow, okay? All right, for touch. Bang, good, Yeah. Very good. Snap the shoulder. Good. See that power and heat? Good. Yeah. Nice. Good stuff. You could also do a variation. He carries and elbow. Same principle. Good. Yeah. Good. Nice. One more. Good. Last one. One more. Step in a little bit more. Slide in the rear foot. Boom. There you go. Good. Yeah. Boom. Good. Good. All right. Good step. All right. Good. So next one here, Rami is going to do, last one we used side elbow. Now he's going to use the uppercut elbow, okay? So he jabs out and comes straight up. There you go. The reason why he comes straight up the middle. So you jab, then boom, see it's right up the middle, okay? All right? Yeah? Good. Yeah? Nice. See that power stepping in? Good. Hey, good. Good. Not enough time for me to react because after he's jabbed, he stepped right in with that elbow. Beautiful. Good. If you're holding it, you can feel the body weight behind that elbow. Good. Yeah. Good. Now we're going to add the second elbow, okay? So he jabs, up elbow, boom, You can throw whatever elbow he wants, wherever he sees is open, okay? When you throw that first elbow, your opponent's going to react. You may climb up here, see what's open. We'll throw that second elbow, okay? All right? Good. Nice, good. Yeah. And you see after Rami elbows, he comes back to position. We see a lot of beginners, they elbow, and they stay in this position. We don't want to do that. We're going to come back to position so we can strike, clinch, elbow again, whatever you need to do, okay? But get back to ready position. Good. Yeah. Good. Good. One more. Good. Yeah. Good. And the same thing. You can put the hand out again to measure. Just snap straight up elbow first. Up elbow, okay? Here. Bang. Good. Up elbow first. Good. So if I was touching him here, boom, up elbow, good. 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 Sometimes you jab, and leave the hand out. You can fold out the elbow, boom, right away, okay? All right, same thing, you can stop my shoulder, and boom, come right up with that elbow. Good stuff, good. Also, he can parry too. So he parries, up elbow. Good. Okay. Nice. See how he deflects? Come straight up with that elbow. Yeah? Very good. Hard for me to see, hard for me to react because it's so fast. Oi! Yeah? Oi! Second one. Good. Yeah? Oi! Up. Good. Yeah. Good. Very nice, very nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Woohoo! So now we've seen Rami use the invisible elbow from the side elbow and the up elbow. And you can do it overhead elbow too. All right. The point is that you use your front hand and elbow with the same arm, okay? The same arm, okay? So now we're gonna hit some elbow combinations, all right? So first one we're gonna hit, okay, is 1-2 hook, and cross, okay? So 1-2 hook cross, okay? So watch this. Pop, 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 good. Again. Good. Yeah. Good. And one more. Good. So now we're going to change that last punch from a cross to an elbow. So this will be hook. Oh, sorry. Hook, hook. 1-2 hook. Elbow. Good. And you see the elbow's shorter, so he has to slide in. Okay. Nice. Again. Good. Again. Good. One more. Good. You see, that's an elbow combination, all right? Combining punches with elbows. Very good, very good. Okay. Again. Good. Again. Good. One more. Good stuff, good stuff. All right. So now he's gonna jab, hook, and then cross, cross, and then elbow. So, see how the rhythm is broken in that one? On a hand, do a 2 hook cross, jab, hook, cross, elbow, good. Again, good. And so a lot of times you're thinking the person's gonna alternate arms, left, right, left, right. But here he's left, left, right, right. Good. Again. Good. Nice. Good. Yeah. You can even break the rhythm more. You can jab, hook, elbow. Boom. You see that? That's 3 on the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. see how the rhythm breaks up? 3 on one side. So a lot of times, don't think about just alternating your hands, okay? You can make it, and then when you mix it up, it's short range and long range combined together, okay? We're just gonna uppercut out, all right? Contact this 30 seconds. Good. All right, good stuff. All right, man. Next thing we're doing probably we're actually going to use the paddle, okay? All right. The paddle, or they call it a clapper, has 2 ends, and it actually claps together when it hits, okay? What it does, it provides positive feedback if you know the elbow is snapping, okay? If it's pushing, you won't have that clap. If it snaps in there, you'll hear the clap, okay? And that's what we want, snappy, loose elbows, okay? All right, here, elbow, boy, elbow. Hey, see that clap? Elbow, up, good. Elbow, elbow, good. And see, when you get that snap on it, you have to throw it loose and fast, okay? Good. Side, good. Side, oh, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff. Straight elbow, sure, straight, good. Straight, again, good. Good. Overhead elbow, good. Overhead, good. Again, nice. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. We're gonna do the wing elbow where the hand drops down and it comes up, okay? Wait. Good. Again. Yes. Nice. Good. Same thing on the right side. Good. Again. One more. Good. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Good. Down elbow. Good. And higher. Good. Again. Good. Side. Nice. Again. Good. One more. There you go. Good. Good stuff. We're going to work the spin back elbow now. Okay, spin back elbow. Good. Yeah. Nice. Good. Again. Sorry, that's my mistake. Again. Good. And try it on the left side. And high. Good. Again. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. We're gonna work a few elbow combinations, okay? All right, up elbow, side elbow, okay? Good. Keep sliding in. Good. Again. Good. More. Again. Good. Now we're gonna go side elbow, up elbow, okay? Up on that one, Yeah. Yeah. Good. One more. Good. Nice. Good. Last one. Way. All right. The king. All right. Gets that. All right. So next round we are going to apply everything that we worked on against the Thai pads, okay? The pads itself are bigger than the mitts. It allows us to kick, knee, and gives them more surface to elbow too, so you can decide which one he wants to use, okay? All right? Here, jab. Good, 1, 2. Good. So jab, elbow. Again. Good. Knee. Good. Kick. Away. Kick. Nice, good. I didn't expect that power from him. You know? Hook cross. Good. That knee. elbow. Good. Knee. Alright, kick. Good. Good. See, keep his hands up all the time. Stays in rhythm. 1, 2. Good. You use that hook cross, hook elbow combination. Hook cross, hook elbow. 2 hooks. Okay. So hook cross, hook. Good. Slide in on that last elbow. Right. Slide in more. Slide. There you go. Good. Again. Good. Step for the hands high. Good. Left kick. Good. Kick. Good. Again. Good. All right. Good. You're gonna jab. Up elbow. Okay. Good. Again. Good. See how fast that is? Because he just folds the jab right into that. Again. Good. 1, 2. Good. Kick up. Good. This time I was ready for that kick. Okay, you gotta kick. Good. Yeah. Good. Across. Good. All right. Slide elbow. Up elbow. Side up. Good. Again. Knee. Good. Left elbow. Left elbow. Right elbow. Good. Kick. Good. Good jab. Good. Foot cross. Good. Down elbow. Knee. Very good. 2 kicks. Good. 2 kicks. Good. Good. 1, 2. Good. Kick. Good. Good. Left kick. Good. One more left kick. Good. Again. Good. Again. Nice. Good. Good. Right kick. Good. One more. Good. Good. So Rami, when you watch this video again, I want you to left kick. You're gonna have to bring his hand higher, okay? All right, again. Good. Well, you want to make sure that hand comes up high. The reason why is this. When you kick right, that's just one motion, okay? When you kick left, he has to switch and kick, So it's two steps. But you can see that kick, okay? Sometimes people just walk it in so you can hide it a little bit better. But when you left kick here and your hand is not high, I'm gonna try to throw the left hook. What I try to do is tighten this arm here, switch, boom, I try to throw the hook, I try to circle away from that kick, so stand here, okay? So again, he switch kicks, boom, I try to throw that hook and throw that cross, okay? Because I cut an angle, all right? So if he throws that left kick and you don't put his hand high, bang, okay, I just roll right in. Because it's a 2-step kick, I can see the kick coming. You know, I know he's dropping his hand, boom, bang, okay? So I want you to make sure you tighten up that hand, okay? So as you know, we're training with mask on, so it's a little bit harder to breathe. And so, but it helps us in our oxygen, and sometimes they call these masks elevation masks. They try to oxygen deprivate. Yeah, you know. What does it feel like having that mask on?
I feel like I'm underwater.
He says that he feels like he's in a relationship. Okay, that's what he said. Okay. Oh, sorry. All right. You didn't see that or hear that. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. So same thing. Okay. So let's see if we can clean up that kick. You can rock it a little bit. As long as the hand comes back high on the apex of the kick. There you go. Good. Yeah. Cross. Good. Elbow. Elbow. Your knee. Good. Kick. Good. Good. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. Hook cross. Good. 1, 2. Hook cross. Hook elbow. Okay. Good. Slide in a little more, okay? Good. One more. Good. Good, a lot of heat there. Good stuff, good stuff. Kick. Good. Knee. Good. Across. Good. 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 Left knee. Elbow. Good. Knee. Good. Kick. Good. Good. 1, 2. Good. Good. Reach out. Reach out. Elbow. Good. Again. Good. Try again. There you go. Good. Yeah. Good. Good. There you go. Good. Outside. Sometimes you gotta time. Look at that timing. Good. Cross. Knee. Push it. Good. High kick. Good. High kick. Push it. High kick. Push it. Good. Drop the hand. Come back to hand position. Okay. There you go. Good. Always ready to strike. Jab. Good. Cross. Knee. Good. Kick up. Good. Kick. Good. Across. Cross. Kick. Good. We're gonna rally out with 5 kicks on each side. Okay. Ready? 1, 2. Good. Yeah. Good. Work that hand again. Okay. Move it. Make sure it moves back up, okay? Good. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good stuff. Okay, this is our final round, so what I like to do with the fighters here, I make them defend too. Okay, so we use all the techniques that we have, but we also have to think about defense too. Okay? Yeah. 1, 2. Up. Ish. See how he leg checked? He just responded off of that. Up. Ish. Up. Good. 1, 2. Good. Good cross. Long cross. Good. 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 Scoot back. Push your knee. Again. Push. Good. Again. Push. Good. One of the most popular combinations for punching, adding defense is 1, 2, lean back and cross. Okay. Lean back and then he crosses. Okay. All right. And me as the mid holder, I'm using my left hand to try to swipe at him. Good. One more up. Hey, good. Very nice, very nice. Good. Stay on guard. Good. Good. Kick. Cross. Kick. Good. Good. Lean back. Push. Good. Good. Again, lean back. Push. Good. Good. Lean back. Push. Good. Lean back. Push. Good. Good. 1, 2. Good. Good cross. Good. Stay close. Elbow. Good. Twist more. There you go. Twist fast. There you go. Good. Elbow. Good. Good. Push kick up. Push. Nice. Good. Hand back up. Good. 1, 2. Good. Good. Push it. Good. That's a super He-Man punch, okay? Good. 1, 2. Good. Good. 4 punches. Good. Knee. Push. Kick. Good. All right, we're just gonna do 1 kick at a time. See if he's got that good hand position going. Okay, 1. Good. 1. Nice. 1. Tighten the left hand on that one. You can move it, but just make sure it comes back Like you're on the telephone at the apex of the kick. Good. And back about the kick. Good. A few more, huh? Good. Again. Good stuff. All right. All right, come on, Rami. All right, we're gonna review, okay? All right.
Go with my mask.
I know you're not. All right, so we just finished a private session with Rami. Okay, Rami is one of the fighters from Muay Thai America, just getting his fight career going. But unfortunately, during the pandemic, a lot of fights have been canceled. But he's still working hard, trying to improve his technique. Okay,
Having fun.
having fun doing that. There you go, man. Staying sexy. All right. Good. All right. Don't swipe right on the screen. It doesn't work. Okay. All right. Today we worked on our elbows, okay, and using what we call the invisible elbow. We first started out, we reviewed all the elbows that we know, which is 7 basic elbows. From these 7 basic elbows, you have the variations of them, okay? But the 7 we know: side elbow, uppercut elbow, down elbow, overhead elbow, straight elbow, wing elbow, spin back elbow. Good, So those are the 7 basics, okay? And then you have the variations because they're based on these 7s. So instead of up elbow, you can have diagonal slash. Instead of overhead elbow, okay? You can have, we didn't do overhead, but overhead elbow, okay? We have diagonal slash, so we can come like a more diagonal too, you know. And the same thing when you spin back elbow, you can come overhead. Sometimes you can come up. So you have different ways, but they're all based on these elbows. Today we worked on what we call the invisible elbow or hidden elbow, okay. And what Rami did here, he set it up with his punch first, okay. The punch does 2 things. First thing it does when he punches, it obstructs my vision, okay. For one thing, okay? The second thing, he folds the elbow. I don't see the elbow coming because the hand is already out, okay? So he doesn't punch and retract and then elbow. He punch and then boom, folds the elbow right away. Bop, bop, good. The punch also is a range finder. If he jabs and he's too far away, he knows he's not gonna throw that elbow because he's way too far away, okay? If he makes contact, boom, okay? Or he's close enough, he knows his range on his left step. He knows he can hit or not, okay? So the jab is also like a range finder too, all right? It allows him to figure out the distance, boom, boom, good. And as you elbow here, he can see my position here. He jabs, boom, maybe I'm here. He's gonna come straight in, or you come straight uppercut elbow. Boom, or the left side jab up. Boom, because he knows my guard. He can see, and so he can observe, all right? When a person elbows here, he also comes back in the guard. See, when he elbows me, I elbow. See, I can elbow him. But see, his hand's high. He creates a barrier for me to elbow on that counter strike, okay? But if his hands is low, I elbow, and his hand is low, bang, I elbow him back, okay? If you can elbow somebody, they can elbow you back, okay? All right? The last thing we also worked on, we used the combinations, okay? The same thing, all right? So, let's say it's hook cross, okay? All right? Then he hook cross, hook folded elbow, okay? Hook cross, hook, bang, good. He knows his elbow is shorter, so he has to slide in on that. When you slide in again, it throws your body weight behind the elbow, and gives you that power, because it's not only the elbow, which has this bony, it gives your weight behind it, okay? All right? And the last thing we try to straighten out on Rami is that left kick, okay? So left kick, boom, so he has his hand high there, okay? So when I kick here, and my hand is low, my face is exposed, okay? All right, I have it high, okay? And I have it high, okay? All right? So let's say you right kick, boom, So let's stand this way here. A lot of times in fighting, people kick at the same time. You right kick, I right kick too, at the same time. See, if his hand was low, right kick, bang, I kick his face. All right, and that's why the hand is high here. Bang, so you can rock the hand, boom, and you offer you the protection. You don't really need to worry about the cross that much. So you kick, See, my cross is not going to reach it because he's already in kicking range. Okay, so when you kick here, boom, And if it's a true power kick, you kick power kick, you pass me. All right, see, it's hard for me to get through because his leg is already trying to chop right through me. So you don't have to worry about it that much, but important to bring that hand there, especially on the left kick. So you left kick, try to hook, Try to hook here, bang, good, And so if the hand is down, I can catch with the hook. If I don't catch with the hook, bang, try to catch him with the cross. Okay, I circle out like that, okay? And that's because the left kick is almost a two-step kick. So that's why you either walk in with the kick, boom, switch backs, bang, okay, all right? Got it, Ryan?
Got it, boss.
All right, good stuff, man. All right, we'll see you next time.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Work harder, play later.
Work harder, play later, okay, all right, you got that?
Watch out, America.
Words of wisdom, all right. See you next time. Peace out, guys.
When in the Los Angeles area, train at MuayThaiAmerica.net.